It's good to be here. It's good to celebrate Tom. It's good to talk about this new song, this new way to not only celebrate his life, but to extend this legacy that he's left. And I want to start out, I just want us to be mindful and be in prayer for the Cannons. They've been very gracious through this process. But despite our desire to take Tom's life and to celebrate it, it can often be very difficult to be reminded of what we've lost. And so I just want to be mindful as we look at this. And, to think back about Tom, this is not something that Tom would have ever sought out. This is not something that Tom would have expected. This quite possibly is not something that Tom might not have even wanted for himself. But he would have wanted it for the children that will be impacted by it. We have this tragedy that we kind of all share in the loss of Tom Cannon. He was one of the kindest and most loving individuals that I've ever known. Tom had an impact on individual lives wherever he went. That's true of us here today. That's true of the children Tom encountered on mission trips. It's true of the children and staff he impacted while working or serving at Loucon. It's true of the students that he taught. He even impacted us during the struggle to fight cancer. Adam Potter had these words regarding Tom's battle during his battle. While I've seen death before and witnessed the horrible effects that cancer can cause, I have never seen the unmistakable calm confidence of a man who, even under these circumstances, was not afraid to live and not afraid to die. His faith was so evident, as it always was. There are lots of pictures of Tom, and one that stands out to me is actually not one from camp, but one when he was on a mission trip. And it captures Tom holding this child. And the thing that stands out to me is when I look at this child, it seems as though Tom has really helped them feel loved. He has helped them feel safe. He's helped them feel joy and just a peace. And when I think about my interactions with Tom, I cannot remember a single interaction that when I left being with him, that I did not feel the same. Tom helped me feel at peace. He helped me feel loved. He brought me great joy and laughter through his smile, through his goofiness, just through his heart for others. I was given the opportunity to have this conversation to turn Tom's loss into a force for good, and I think we should take it and run with it. Recently, some members of State Street approached me about creating something in Tom's memory that would impact children. Jane told me recently that she and Alan both feel Tom's time at Loucon strengthened his faith and also showed him how much he loved helping kids. She mentioned how heartwarming it was to read the cards Tom received when he was ill, and how Tom hoped that he taught those children in his class about his faith as well as about math. Tom made a huge impact on everyone he encountered. He had a big heart for children, the hurting, his friends, family, camp, and Jesus. We thought we'd all tie all of that together by developing a scholarship endowment fund that would help those unable to attend Loucon due to financial hardship so that they can encounter people like Tom in the midst of God's creation where they can understand that they are children of God, loved by God. Many of you may not know that Kentucky has a major issue when it comes to poverty. There's a major issue about how that poverty impacts children, and in fact 26+% of all children in our state live in poverty. They're impacted by it. They don't have the same opportunities. They can't go to this camp where they are singled out by people like Tom who share with them who they are, who God made them to be, how special they are, how loved they are, and how this God loves them. And we want to make that possible. Last summer, Loucon gave out in some form or fashion 219 scholarships to kids who could not be able to have this kind of experience for themselves. That was almost double what we had been able to give the previous year. The reality is that there is a need, there is a great need, and there are kids who are growing up not knowing who Jesus is, who are not recognizing that they are loved, and we want to make that possible. Some people would ask, why would we do an endowment fund? And the reality is that we don't want this to be a one-time impact. We don't want people to give and us send kids to camp this year and say, let's remember Tom, and let's have a similar impact like he did in the lives of people. We really want this to go on forever. And when you give to an endowment fund, every single year there's a disbursement that comes off of that, and those funds will be used to help these kids come and know Jesus and to experience people that are like Tom. And we want this really, quite possibly, to go on forever. And that's the beauty of an endowment fund. Funds can be given at any time. However, we're making a push to raise as many funds as possible by March 12th. And I think I got that date right. That was Tom's birthday, or is Tom's birthday. And we want to raise as much money as possible between now and then to celebrate his life and to continue his legacy and allow these kids to understand who they are and how loved they are. The more we raise, the more campers will be impacted annually. So I hope that you'll give generously in memory of our special friend Tom Cannon. Gifts can be given on Loucon's website. They can be mailed to Loucon. However, the simplest thing for you all to do is to write a check to State Street with Tom, or I said this morning, Loucon Tom, or something along those lines in the subject, on the subject line of the check, and State Street will make sure that that ends up where it's supposed to be. I hope you'll help us take something special that has been tragic, or take something that has been tragic, and work with God to bring about some good, some blessing to the world. And, you know, Jay's right. This isn't going to fix it. This isn't going to bring Tom back. We still have this great hole, this loss. But we can take this beautiful life that impacted many, including ourselves, in such a positive way, and we can ensure that others experience that same kind of love and caring that drew us, not only to Tom, but to Christ. And that's what our hope is. Thank you.